Well, with the spread of bird flu making news on almost a daily basis, it seems, egg prices, yeah, we know that they are through the roof these days with a lot of people trying to find the cheapest eggs around. That could be a daily search in some spots.
And it's not an easy task, so we gave it to our Jacob Brooks, sent him on an egg shopping assignment, which is ironic because he's allergic to eggs and doesn't purchase them. But Jacob, tell us what you found.
We did find some cheap-ish eggs. Good morning. So our photographer and I got in the car and we went to some stores around Erie yesterday of all different sizes. We were trying to find the cheapest eggs in Erie, and here's what we found. So what we're doing is we are going to several different grocery stores in order of proximity to our station. We just want to see how egg prices are different at each one. And our first stop is Bellows Market on 8th Street. We found the eggs here at Bellows, and the prices kind of vary depending on what you're looking for. This brand, Fresh Farms, has a dozen eggs ranging from $8.59 a dozen to $8.79 a dozen. A little bit cheaper on this end, we've got Eggland's Best for $5.99 a dozen, and then there's a half dozen eggs selling for $4.69. Stop number 2 is this Giant Eagle on West 12th Street. We don't have permission to go inside, so I'm going to go in myself and report back on what I find. So the cheapest eggs that I found at Giant Eagle was a dozen white eggs for $4.99. But this is interesting. They actually have a limit on the amount of eggs that you can buy. You can only buy 3 cartons per household. So we've got a couple more stops. Let's go see what they're selling for there. We made it to Country Fair. Even Master Matteo said, if you want cheap eggs, you got to go to Country Fair. Well, they're all sold out of the cheap eggs. They've been having brown eggs on sale for 2 for $6. They don't have any. A worker here said they just fly off the shelves as soon as we get them. They are selling a dozen white eggs for $6.99. Have you been changing your egg consumption habits?
Yeah, I won't lie. My kids love eggs, but we've kind of cut back a little bit because it's really expensive, especially when we were going through an 18-pack of eggs in a week.
Prices here at Aldi are similar too, and they've also got a limit on eggs, just like Giant Eagle. They are limiting it to 2 cartons of eggs per person at $5.96. We just got back to the station from our trip to find the cheapest eggs in Erie. Out of the 4 stores we went to, their prices were all pretty similar, but the cheapest was Giant Eagle at $4.99 a dozen. Good luck out there. So, of course, this wasn't like an official egg study. There could be a cheaper store lower than the $4.99 at Giant Eagle. Now, that woman you heard from, she actually works at a convenience store near Utica, New York. She says, Erie people, we don't have it that bad. A dozen eggs cost $9.99 at her store and is even more at others in New York State. Live in the studio, Jacob Brooks, Erie News Now.
Yeah, interesting to see how those egg prices can vary. And I almost feel like we need like a Reddit thread or a Facebook page dedicated to egg prices here in Erie, so you can get that information from social media and respond quickly.
I hate going to more than one store, but I will go to a separate store for eggs.
There you go. I think a lot of folks, back when gas prices were spiking, people would make that extra drive to save a few dollars on a gallon of gas.